Hi everyone, welcome back on YouTube channel. So in this video we will see about the related to JavaScript interview preparation series question. So in this video we will put the random topics question that ask the mostly on the interviewer, and the random topics that's mean before that we make that the video on the separate basis on the particular topics. But right now we are going to make the video on basis of that how the interviewer actually asks the question. They don't tell that I'm going to ask to related to these topics, but they ask randomly questions. So that type of question we are going to ask, and we are going to discuss that type of question. Okay, so let's get started. So first question is the interview mostly asked that do you know about that what is the JavaScript ES6 features? Okay, so we will know about that what is the JavaScript ES6 features in the depth format. Okay, so let me write down means what will be our questions. Okay, so here in the screen as you can see, so the question is list out the JavaScript ES6 features. Okay, so first one is the ES6 features template string. What is the template string? Okay, so template string, the first one. Okay, so template string is the allowed to embed the expression. That means this is going to manipulate the things. Okay, so let's how the template string works. So here you as you can see that the first value is the let name is Abhinav Sharma. Okay, and console.log hi, and now we are calling also the name functionality like. So basically the template string we are embedding the things, like we are adding the things inside the backtick inside that we have the parenthesis, and after so we have to use the dollar sign, right? So that is the basically template string. Okay, so what is that? Then someone ask, let's suppose if you want to call, how can you call? So basically in before that the ES6 version, what we do, let's suppose if we need to do same console, okay, console.log. So what will we do? Let's suppose if I have write hi Abhinav Sharma. Okay, so we need to like concatenate the things, right? To concatenate the things we need to use the plus. Okay, and after that we space need to give, and then again plus need to give, and then again call to name. Okay, then it's give me output whatever we need to require. Okay, so here you can see that in the line number 6 before the template string we can write like this, then it's give me output Abhinav Sharma, right? Hi Abhinav Sharma, right? But here you can see here we don't have added any plus operators or the any operators, and we are directly calling the backtick inside that. So that is a basically template string. If someone asks means what is the template string and why use that, so as you can tell that if you want to add the something, we have declared in the value, that value we want to call inside that somewhere, and after that we have the some static value like some string we have written, like, so then with that time we can use the template string, right? In the basic example I can tell you, let's suppose we have a multiple of data. Okay, in the multiple databases of that, let's suppose we are writing the HTML. Okay, and inside the HTML code, okay, we need to pass the some values. Let's suppose we have the name, password, username. So how we can pass that value? Okay, so that value is come from the somewhere APIs. Okay, we are fetching the data somewhere APIs. So that time we use the template string. So you can discuss about that before the ES6 version. We if we want to write the same thing, so we need to do like that. But in the ES6 version, the template string come to the pictures. That's make the easy to write the codes. Okay, basically. Or yeah, now the second one, the question is I hope so the first one question is clear. Okay, so we need to remove this template string questions. So this one is the first. Okay, and the second one question is spread operator. Okay, we'll see about that what is the spread operator and how it's going to work. Okay, so basically spread operator, we know spread operator. Okay, inside the spread operators mean what is the purpose of that? So spread operators allow data or array, or object or a string that be expanded into the single argument elements. Means let's suppose we have an array, but let's suppose we have an array, and the array have a value 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but how I will know that the array, how we can spread the array, means how we can get the value of array, right? So basically that we will loop, and we will loop, then we can get the values, right? And also if we do it according to the indexing, then we will get the value. But if you want to that return the single value of the arguments, okay, so basically we can do a spread operator. Okay, so array. So basically that purpose of the using the spread operators that expand into the single argument elements. Array, object or be string can be expand in the single elements of the argument. Okay, so we can say here, so array or object or string can be extended in the single line of arguments. Okay, so let's run this code. Let's see that this, look that you are returning that we have the returning the one by one array. Okay, so let's where we can use that things. Okay, so let's take examples. Let's suppose we have a function, okay, and we have a constant number, and 10 that have the value 10, 20, 30. Okay, after that if we apply that, if before the ES6 version we can apply use ES5 version. Okay, so console.log sum.applies numbers. First we will get the null value and the numbers, then means we are the applies, we are doing the spreading the. Okay, but after the come to the method of the spread operators in the ES6 version. Okay, before that we do through the apply method. Okay, so what is that? If there is some function we are calling, inside that we are spreading the numbers. Spreading the number means it's going to pass as a parameters, right? That particular indexing as a parameter. So x is equal to 10 and y equal to 20 and z equal to 30. So like that type of the problem is going to resolve through the spread operators, right? And let's suppose if we don't have a spread operator, so how we can pass the value inside that? Okay, so do you think how can we pass? We cannot pass, right? We think it's going to execute it? Not, right? It's going to 10, 20, 30, undefined, right? It's not correct. So basically if you want to pass that x, y, z value, then we can say number 0, number 1, at that place we have to give the array of indexing, then we can pass the value. So that's why it's come to the pictures of the spread operator. Mean that means we are the spreading that value, means iterable. Okay, so you get that point, spread operator as well. Okay, the second point is also clear. So now third point is copying array, means how we can copy a array. So how many method means copy array. Okay, so this is also one new method in ES6 have included, how we can copy. Let's suppose we have an array value. Okay, let array have that one value is name A, the second one value is name B, that is the string value we are passing. Okay, the third one value is name C. Okay, let's suppose that value I want to copy that the new array. Okay, let new array. How we can pass this value? Let's suppose we want to pass this value inside that. So if we're writing that array, so then we can pass that value, right? Console.log. But I think so in the let variable we cannot pass value inside that. Okay, so let's get check what is error is coming. Okay, that thing we are running. Okay, so no error is coming, but in the execution expression expected, right? The sum of sum of expression, it's going to expect it. So the second one is we can pass like that value inside array. Okay, but if we want to that we have a pass the what is the different ways there. So also we can pass this value like spreading the operators. Okay, spreading the operators array, then we can pass. So it's going to convert it ABC, and after that we are giving the array bracket. So then we can pass the value. So this is also the another way of the copying array. Okay, so I hope you get that point how we can copy the array. So let's talk about the fourth number. The fourth number is the concatenating the array. How we can concatenate the array. Okay, so for the concatenating the array, we use that. Let's suppose we have some array here we have that array. Let array 1 equal to ABC. Okay, and let array 2 equal to XYZ. Okay, so result is going to first we are the destructuring means that output, this output will be the ABC. Okay, as a format of a string, and then this output will be the ABC. Okay, this comma, that's mean. So first it's going to give like that output same. Let's write the output. So how it's going to write? So A sum of B and the C. After that we are giving a 1 comma. Okay, so we will give the 1 comma means before that we have spread it, right? Means it's going to spread. And after that we can give X comma Y comma Z. Okay, so this like this will be the output. So that is the way basically that how we can concatenate the arrays. Okay, so you get output this ABC XYZ. So you also know about that how we can concatenate the array using the spread operator. So that method also important. You should know about that. Okay, this is a very basic question, but at least you should know. At least you should have practice about that. Next question is our spreading the elements together as the individual elements. Okay, so first this question is the we need to spread our elements as well as together as well as the individual. Okay, this is also important questions. So here you can see that is also related. Let's suppose we have elements apple, orange and bananas. Okay, so in the new fruits we have the first one fruits, these elements inside the array, and but new fruits we have to add one new fruits, cherry. Okay, after that we have to spread that array. So like that you can spread the array. So what will be the new output? So new output will be the cherry, apples, orange, bananas. Let's see this output what. So now you can see that we are adding the one additional new fruit inside the array. So how we can add? Okay, so before that let's suppose we have need to add that. So we use that array dot push. So how we can that? Then another method what is the here. Okay, so let's suppose we have to add that the initial point, right? So how can we add fruits dot